What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more fighting. Now, off the heels of UFC 202, Conor McGregor redeemed himself, beating Nate Diaz. Somewhat disputed. Some people thought Diaz won, but he looked good, especially in those early rounds, and he got the victory on the scorecards. So he's avenged. He's probably going to drop back down. There's a lot of good fights for him. I still wouldn't mind seeing RDA, even though he got knocked out in his last fight. You got Eddie Alvarez. He might have to defend his belt against Jose Aldo because he's been tying it up for a while as he moved up. Had 2 fights with Nate Diaz at 170. And there's a lot of good fights out there for him. And it's kind of all eyes on Conor McGregor. He avenged that loss and he's back. So in other Conor McGregor news, he teamed up with Call of Duty and they brought him on board. He will be playing the villain opposite one of the actors from the HBO series Game of Thrones. He's going to be playing the villain in the new Call of Duty game. It's called Infinite Warfare. It's out in November 4th to be exact. So I just want to talk about this briefly. He put this on his social media. The best team up with the best. As a huge Call of Duty fan, I am honored to be the first ever MMA fighter in a Call of Duty game. Watch for me in Infinite Warfare on November 4th. #ad. So congratulations to Conor McGregor securing that spot. That's huge. If you know anything about the gaming industry, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. There's a lot of money out there. And to me, it was only a matter of time before Conor McGregor got that kind of crossover success where you start seeing him in movies. You've seen it with Ronda Rousey. She was in the Entourage movie, Fast and the Furious. And it was a matter of time before he started getting calls like this. So again, shout out to Conor McGregor. He's definitely a bona fide star. There's a ton of fights out there. Some people want to see the circus crossover fight with him and Floyd Mayweather. And whether you love it or hate it, it would do a lot of numbers. It would do numbers and it would make a lot of money just based on the type of fight. Whether you like Conor McGregor, you hate him, you can't deny his star power. And again, back to the gaming industry. Call of Duty Black Ops made $550 million, right? So it was the highest grossing game that particular year, last year. And it even beat things like Star Wars and Jurassic World, which did 200 to 250 million on their opening weekend. So the gaming industry is where it's at. There's a lot of money, and you start to see more and more real actors like Kiefer Sutherland or athletes like Conor McGregor who are on board. And I think Ice Cube did the voice for a particular game. Me, I've always been a fan of Call of Duty. Haven't really been gaming. I do have a PlayStation 4. So if the previews look good for this game and I buy it, then I'll probably give you guys my gamer tag. And I just have to make time. I'm always grinding. November 4th, and November is when the Sergey Kovalev-Andre Ward fight is. But I might have to get back on to see what Call of Duty is talking about. It's been a minute since I've been on my gaming mode. But let me know what you guys think of the Call of Duty series and Conor McGregor teaming up with the Call of Duty company. I think it's Activision for this particular game. He's going to be playing the villain. I think that's a good role. He clearly has the charisma and the persona and the voice also with the accent and stuff like that. He's never at a loss for words, if you will, when it comes to Conor McGregor. So let me know what you want to see next. Do you want to see a Jose Aldo 2, Nate Diaz 3, RDA, Eddie Alvarez? Let me know what fights you want to see for Conor McGregor, and let me know what you think of Call of Duty, the whole series, and what do you think is next for Conor McGregor. Drop that in the comment section. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.